Hi guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. Thank you so much for being here, clicking on this video. It really means the world to me that you are allowing me to read for you. I really do hope that you take the time to interact, energy exchange, like the video, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And also, if you resonate and want to hear more readings from me, please subscribe, okay? There's usually this trend on YouTube that a lot of creators just the viewers don't subscribe. So, just start thinking about that, when you're watching, consuming content. Just remember to just press that red button, just make sure that the person who's creating, knows that there was some kind of energy exchange there and appreciation and love sent from you guys, okay? So if you want, of course, I'm not trying to make you do anything you don't want to do, but just if you feel more inclined, I hope that it just helps make you aware that this is something I feel like a lot of YouTubers struggle with. So, without further ado, let's jump into the reading. Today, we're going to be doing a spicy topic of why are your haters mad? Or, I guess the better way to put it is, how are you making your haters mad? I think that's how I'm going to title this one. So, how? We're going to look in how, and probably a little bit into why. Yeah, a little bit of both. We're just going to see what's going on. What is the cause of this hateful energy they are spewing your way? So without further ado, once more, we will jump into the piles. Pile number 1. You guys pulled 26, Absinthe Mermaid. And I know you can't see the cards very well, but we will do a 30-second meditation. Pile number 2, you guys pulled 30, Mermaid with Butterflies. And beautiful pile number 3, you guys pulled 21, Triumph of Galatea. So like I said, we'll do a 30-second meditation. If you're still needing more help deciding which pile is for you, I do shuffle music for every video I make, so there will be songs correlating with each pile that is shuffled. So if you're needing more direction, your intuition just isn't sure, go ahead and head down there, see which pile is calling out to you. Personally, I like to use timestamps in my own little weird way. I love numerology, so that is definitely something that helps me decide. So that's also why I try to read the numbers for you guys. But everything's in the description box below, as well as a way to get in contact with me if you'd like to book a personal reading. I would really love for you guys to reach out and get some personal readings. So please do not hesitate, okay? I'm available. I do work a full-time job, guys, but I definitely am available to do readings for you guys. So thank you so much once again for being here. We're gonna do a 30-second meditation, and I will see you at your pile. All right, bye. Hi there, pile number 1. You guys chose the Absinthe Mermaid. Okay, number 26, break it into an 8. So based off what we're seeing here, we do have a few things hidden. What I am seeing here is that this person, with the 26 and the 8, so the 8 to me represents abundance. Almost like an infinite supply of abundance. It's like never-ending abundance because of that infinity symbol that the 8 can also represent. But not only that, I'm seeing so much green here. So I think that not only does this person hate on you, but this person also is incredibly jealous. So I know it's a little ironic. It's almost, I actually get a sense of sometimes this person says things, and I do apologize for the wind, it is kind of loud. I might have to close the window and open the door. But anyways, I'm seeing a lot of green, so it's giving me envy. They're green with envy here. But not only that, with the absinthe, to me, okay, personally, I'm just immediately going to think of the movie Moulin Rouge. So that's me personally. I'm just gonna think of that movie and the green fairy, and she brings out the absinthe, and they all take shots of this really green liquid, okay? So this bright green liquid. And there's so many distractions right now. I feel like this person can get very distracted. I feel like they feel like you can stay focused, and they feel very distracted all the time. Like they're just not able to complete their thought almost. It's like they can't even get their thought out. I feel like I've been trying to just like explain this one card, and it's just having the message is not, you see that right there? Like I'm cutting myself off. It's almost like their thoughts don't even finish. They don't even have complete thoughts here at times. I don't know if it's because of racing thoughts, or like I said, it's distractions. They have a lot of distractions. And the point I'm trying to get to is, like I said, these people in the film that I'm immediately seeing in my head were taking shots. They were very bohemian, okay? So your hater could be very bohemian. They could kind of be maybe hippie-ish. But what I'm getting, even if they're not bohemian more so, they just have a lifestyle of not really caring about consequences in a way. And I'm getting addiction. I am getting, you know, I'm getting heavy drinking here is the main addiction is what I'm getting. The majority here are struggling with, okay? So keep that in mind. If this is sounding like your person, you know, this is going to be your reading. If you know that they have a lot of jealousy towards you, if you know that maybe their situation isn't, maybe they aren't in the best place at this time, and so they're just kind of comparing their lifestyle to you and to others. Like, you are not the only person that this hater compares themselves to, okay? I keep hearing this in my head, and I know it's really stupid, but maybe it's somebody out there, maybe it's for a reason, but I just keep hearing the fucking line, how can you hate from outside the club? You can't even get inside the club. Like, I keep hearing that. Like, this person just, they hate from outside the club. They're not even in the club. They don't even know what's going on in the club. You know what I mean? But they're hating from outside of the club. So, and I don't know why I'm seeing like messy drunk. Like, now I'm seeing messy drunk. Okay, so the reason your haters are mad is because you are not messy. You're not the same kind of messy that the energy that they're currently embodying is just very lost. It is very burdened. very directionless, okay, very impulsive, reckless at this time. They just are not seeming to care about the consequences, which to me indicates that they're really struggling with a lot of trauma right now, and they can't even find their own value, and so because of that, they're self-sabotaging and putting themselves in positions, telling themselves they don't matter, so the consequences don't matter. What happens to me doesn't matter. So they put themselves in these really risky situations that you would never put yourself in, because, you know, it's really sad. It's actually really sad here, because at the end of the day, you truly value yourself. You have mastered the ability to be disciplined, to be stable, to be consistent. Okay, and you could also have a lot of financial abundance. Maybe not a lot, but enough to where you feel very comfortable manifesting financial support, or, you know, like when like money might come to you very easily, naturally, for some reason. Or it's not just for some reason. You could definitely be a very hard worker. The King of Pentacles, you know, they are kind of that energy of think smarter, not harder, though, because they have mastered this kind of craft in a way, whatever their craft is, kind of thing. So yeah, there's just, they just see you as this King of Pentacles, and they constantly are comparing themselves to you. And they feel a lot of hopelessness. So they could also, like, the main reason that this person is hating you is because they're not happy with their own life at this time. And I know that that's a really, you know, that can be kind of like a, oh, you know, like, oh, they just hate their life. But like, I'm seeing here 10 of Wands. This indicates heavy burdens on their back, responsibilities. I'm hearing deadlines. I'm hearing they need to pay bills. They need to pay rent. They need to, you know, like, they don't have it together, and they are being expected to have it together. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's just piling up. It's just piling up. It's just piling up. And they're so overwhelmed. They don't even know how to pick up their own head, you know, pick up their chin. They don't know how to, you know, uplift themselves in any kind of way here, because they're just so bogged down, I guess I'm trying to find a better way to say that. Bogged down. They feel really heavy. Their energy is very heavy. And I feel like because of that heaviness, and because of also the star in reverse here, this is a lot of hopelessness, you know, not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This person right now, that's why they just hate you so much, because they see you in this energy of light. And once again, another distraction. Like, there's a really loud noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully not, but it's in the distance. But, you know, it's just crazy. It's just, there's been a lot of distractions so far. Okay. Decisions too. Okay, so another card that we have showing are the bottom of the deck energies, which is decisions. So they really hate you because you are able to make decisions and to also stand in your decisions. I feel like this person can be really fickle, or they go back on their word a lot. So they'll say they're going to do something, they don't do it, or they say they're not going to do something and then they do it. So this person's very fickle, you know, you can't really trust them. And I think that, you know, they're just unreliable at this time. And so they're really angry, like, they're just angry at you for being all the things that they can't be right now, because their energy is so, you know, chainsaw into wood. Like, that's what the inside of their brain sounds like, is that chainsaw to wood. There it goes. I really hope you guys can hear it, so it doesn't just sound like there's like these crazy pauses in between where there's like a chain, like someone is hacking away at some wood or something. I don't know what's going on out there, but that's like they get so distracted. So it's just like they're so. We also have these two pages, okay? So the page of sword and the page of wands here. So this to me, you know, it indicates that they're not even really interested right now in learning how to be better, because these are both pages and they're both in reverse. So to me, it shows a lot of unwillingness. They're not really willing here with the swords. They're not really willing yet to really dive in deeper into why they're mentally feeling the way that they do. Like they're not interested in going that deep right now. They're more interested, I feel like, in escapism and kind of wallowing. I think that they're actually kind of wallowing in this pity. Like they're wanting pity. They're wanting people to feel bad for them. And so it's just like I'm feeling a lot of unwillingness. So it's like, how can you even be angry at someone who just has a lot of willingness? You know, I think you're just somebody very willing to put in the effort, put in the work, put in the time, put in the energy, put in the money, put in the commitment, the consistency that it takes to create and to grow. So this person's just really envious of and jealous and angry. Like it's coming out as more of jealousy than hate or anger. It's just like I said, it's like you're just kind of embodying the things that at this time they do not feel confident within themselves about. So with the wands here, page of wands, especially with the page of wands, I feel like they just feel very uninspired. They don't know where to direct any passion, or maybe they don't feel like they have a purpose kind of thing, or they don't feel like they know how to ignite like passion and desire towards a path. They're not, so they're not really creating these new passionate pathways. They're also with the page of swords, this shows a lot of immaturity. Both of these cards show a lot of immaturity. So this could also indicate like a lot of sexual immaturity. Like this person could be, a player. They could be kind of willy-nilly, like just kind of, I'm hearing, F person. Like this person definitely messes with people like passionately, but like doesn't mean to take it further than that kind of thing. They could also struggle with just like feeling sexy. So that's also another reason that they're feeling angry, especially with the star and the page of wands in reverse. It's like they could see you as someone desirable, somebody that people wish for, somebody that people have sexual desires towards, and they don't feel like people like look to them in the same way that they might look to you. And once again, once I was trying to say with this page of swords, this immaturity comes out, and this person does not think about what they say. So their filter, is very loose, and they just say a lot of insensitive things. I think that this person can say really cruel, insensitive things, and like I said, they have this unwillingness to do better, to filter themselves. Like I said, they don't care about the consequences. So that's why they're not even, they're unwilling to filter themselves. And not saying people should filter themselves, but it's more of like they say things almost purposefully to elicit, pain in others, and like cruelty. Like they have this level of cruelty that they kind of, I feel like that they provoke others because they are just so miserable at this time. They really are. Maybe it's when they get into their addiction or something that this really comes out. Like maybe they could be like a really vicious with their words, when they get really drunk or something like that. So last card that we had showing was this enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. Okay, and so that's also another reason that this hater is really mad, is because you're able to stay present and flexible. They just feel very stuck right now. They feel very stagnant, and they also feel very stuck in the past. Like there could be something that they can't get over, that they just can't let go of. And they also really hate that you see change as a good thing, because I feel like they love to stay the same. They just love to stay the same. They're like, oh, this is me. This is who I am. I'm not changing for anybody. And I do kind of feel like a defensiveness, once again, around this addiction. Like, I'm not changing for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, that's their addiction talking. That's not really like the healthy, you know, the higher vibrational side of them. This person is in a lot of low vibrating energy. It's just, they feel very heavy and burdened. They don't know how to lift themselves up. That's what they hate about you, is that you're able to change as needed, be flexible, in order for you to enjoy your journey, to make this a pleasant ride. You know what I mean? To find some level of peace. This person doesn't have peace. That's why they're so angry and upset at you, is that they don't have peace. They don't have strength. They feel incredibly weak. Okay? And I am getting, you know, we have the mermaid, and then we have, well, this was them too, but it's in reverse, so it's not even, like, I don't know, I just kind of get this energy of, like, they see you as having legs, you know, like, they feel very, like, they can't stand on their own 2 feet kind of thing. Like, they feel like a fish out of water. Or maybe that's how they feel without their addiction, is like, they don't know how to function or breathe without whatever it is that they're attached to at this time. And this could even be like a relationship, like a codependent relationship here. You know, this represents Virgo, this represents Leo energy. So this could be maybe somebody that they are very attached to. And I don't know why I'm actually getting a negative energy from this lion. I know that this is actually a really positive, you know, connection between the Virgo Leo energy and the strength card, but I'm actually kind of getting, like, with the mouth open and like her vulnerability, it feels a little like vicious, or like this person could definitely feel vulnerable right now to others. Like, they don't feel strong enough to protect themselves, and they feel like they're just angry because they feel like you would be strong enough. Whatever. Wow, an ambulance just went by. Oh my goodness. So many distractions this reading, and it's like, to me, I'm taking that as confirmation of what I'm saying, is like, they feel like they're in danger somehow, or they're in survival mode, or they, you know, like, they have no strength. They're not as strong as you, and they feel like they're not enjoying this journey either. So they see you enjoying yourself. They see you, you know, maybe financially being, you know, standing on your own 2 feet, and they just feel incredibly weak. You make them feel very weak. You make them feel hopeless, weak, like they could never accomplish what you have. The 9 of Swords in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is that this person may actually come out of these thoughts, okay? I feel like these are like intrusive thoughts, and I don't know why I'm coming back to an addiction. So if that's not resonating, I'm really sorry. It could be a person, once again, like, it could be a person. Maybe they're walking away from a person finally, okay? So take it as it resonates. They could be addicted to a person, to, you know, you could be addicted to anything. So 9 of Swords energy, when it's reversed, it's them coming out of it. So I don't know if it's like the reason that they're mad is because you were able to overcome your anxious thoughts, the thoughts that kept you awake at night, the, you know, the perpetual intrusive obsessive thinking. you know, you were able to combat it in some way, and they just feel like, coming back to that envy, they feel a lot of envy towards that, because I do feel like in the future they'll probably come out of this, and it, like I said, it might be because they stop drinking, or they stop, you know, they stop hanging out with a certain person that, you know, that made them feel weak, made them feel hopeless, made them feel burdened, you know, all these things. So, because this could be the addiction that's, you know, causing so much of this negativity. You know, I feel like they kind of spiral. They spiral because they get into a state, like a really emotional state, that it feels very like altered. You know what I mean? It feels very like an altered state that they're in because of some kind of substance, or, you know, use, whatever they're using to kind of help them spiral and help them, you know, fall down that pit. Go with the flow. We have enjoy the journey, go with the flow. Like, they're just so angry at the fact that you can just change and you know, go with the flow, and it does, you know, like, you're not stuck to any kind of maybe tradition or way of doing things, or it's like when you know, it's kind of like when things go out of fashion, it's like very easy for you to adapt, or you know what I mean, like, they just hate that adapting ability that you have, that adaptive ability you have, your ability to just go with the flow and to let go of control. There it is. This person needs control. This person needs control, and that's why they might do an addiction, you know, because to them that feels like they can control that. But once again, it's also a way of devaluing themselves. Remember, I told you at some point this person struggles with value within themselves. That's why they do these reckless things, almost chasing consequence is what I just heard. This person almost chases consequence. It's getting reckless. I feel like people might be worried about this person. So I think that is everything. I kind of want to pull one more here. Let's just see, was there any last message, Spirit, that you have for my beautiful pile number ones here as to why their haters are mad? Well, how are they making them mad? How are you making this person mad? Oh, we got two. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. This person has a choice. This person has a choice. I asked for one card, it gave me two. So to me, this, you know, this is a choice. This person has a choice. They need to, and once again, bottom of the deck, decisions. They need to make a decision, and it includes making a decision about their own value. So what's going to happen here is they're either going to continue to spiral, they're going to continue to develop communication styles that revolve around cruelty. Like I was saying, I do see their mental space also getting worse. So this is that Knight of Swords energy. Like, I just see them spiraling. You know, it's like this, I think this is a swallow or a swallowtail. I'm not sure. But that red's throwing me off. I'm not sure. I'm not a bird expert, y'all. But I'm just seeing this descent. It's a descent. So they, you know, they have a choice here. They have decisions to make. So they could also hate you because they feel like maybe you've made really tough decisions that they don't want to have to make. And also, or they can do this Seven of Cups. Reverse. It represents clarity. It represents sobriety. Okay, pile number one. This person could clean their life up. They could get rid of distractions. This is my distractions card. This person has so many options in front of them, and they don't want any of them because they're all distractions to they're all distractions to enable the lifestyle they're currently in that's not even making them happy. So, you know, they can like I said, they can possibly get out of this, but it really is ultimately this person's choice. So, you know, I'm not saying to hold your breath, but I am saying, you know, this person, you know, to not feel value, to struggle with devaluing yourself constantly. You know, I do have empathy for this person, and I do hope that they can, you know, enter this Seven of Cups in reverse energy and you know, clean their life up, get rid of the distractions, and to stop choosing, I want to say the easy way, okay, but it's just strange because this, whatever this is, whatever this beast that they're feeding, you know, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get hungrier. It's only going to get fatter. It's only going to want more. And I just feel like this person could become somebody irrecognizable. Is that the word? Unrecognizable. There we go. This person could become somebody unrecognizable to themselves, which is really scary. So I'm gonna leave it at that, pile ones. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. So if you enjoyed this, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. I want to see, did this resonate with you guys? What was this hidden? Because this felt all over the place, but I feel like it was more so this person's energy is really all over the place at this time. So let me know what you think. Till next time, guys, I'm sending you the best. Love, light, protection, blessings, all the good stuff, blah, 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 blah. So see y'all later. Bye. Hi guys, if you pulled pile number 2, Mermaid with Butterflies, this is your reading. So, this person, how are you making your hater mad? Pile number 2, first of all, is you have very strong boundaries. So with this 9 of Wands here and also with this King of Pentacles, it's very clear to me that nothing gets past you. I think that you do have kind of a wall up, It might just be specifically to this person, but this hater is mad because you have a wall up and you are not letting people get through, especially people who are hating and wishing you harm, okay? So I do get a sense of another reason that this person is mad is because Seven of Swords in reverse. You saw through their trickery, their deception, whatever it is that they're trying to get past you. Once again, nothing's getting past you. Okay, nothing is getting past you, and this person hates that. This person hates feeling like you see right through them. I feel like this person did try to lie to you. They tried to cheat you. They tried to sneak, you know, they tried to deceive you in some way, in multiple ways, I'm hearing. Just their energy towards you is very shady, very deceptive behavior. And I think that you saw through it and you were like, look, you're not getting through. You shall not pass. So 4 of Swords in reverse here. So another reason that this person could be upset is that they are angry. As how are you making them mad is they feel like you're relaxing, like you're able to rest, you're able to kind of relax, maybe sit back, you know, enjoy your life. And they just kind of get a sense that they have to work really hard. They have to, you know, sacrifice their own rest and sleep just in order to maybe, you know, make ends meet. I'm not sure why they're, you know, why they feel like they can't be restful or, you know, take care of themselves in that way. But that's just another reason that you are upsetting them, is, you know, you upset them through your well-rested energy. Like you come off very well-rested, you come off relaxed, you come off calm. And so this person just hates that, you know, you're relaxed. They hate it. They don't feel relaxed. So yeah, like I was saying, I did tell pile 1 with this King of Pentacles, they also pulled the same King of Pentacles. So, you know, they could definitely be jealous of like some finances, or like you're making them angry because you are, you know, you're just in a more stable place, I think. And like I said, you have incredible boundaries. Like, it's funny, this is Wands because we have all these vines here, and we have these vines here as well on the King of Pentacles. So I'm just seeing like you're very protected. So that could be another reason they're really upset towards you, is because they feel like they can't trick you, they can't deceive you, they can't pull one over on you, they can't, you know, you're just too protected, you have too many boundaries. Also, you're too smart. With this King of Pentacles, like, you know, you've mastered the ability to stay calm, stable. So like I said, it's just like, how can they, you know, kind of deceive someone who's just so calm and guarded, just incredibly guarded. Like there's just no getting past your defenses here. So with this Ace of Wands in reverse, another reason you are making your hater mad is because they feel very like dissatisfied. It could be sexually. So they could feel that you are sexually satisfied. This could also have to do with their own self-esteem, yeah, their own, like, I feel like they want to feel like they turn other people on, is what I'm getting. Like they just want to be sexy, they want to turn people on, and I just feel like they've been struggling lately to feel sexy or sensual, attractive. And so that's another thing that whenever they see, maybe if you post pictures or, you know, you're looking good kind of thing, it's like it's just taking hits to their self-esteem. Also your creativity, like I feel like they hate so much that you have these brilliant ideas. And it's like the things that you're passionate about, I think that you actually like are good at, and you know, like you have great ideas, there's like a fire burning there, and they just don't have that same fire. They don't have these great ideas. They, you know, I don't think they're very creative. At least they could be, but it's just like, I don't know, they don't have enough rest, first of all. Second of all, they don't have like good intentions towards other people. Like they always kind of feel like they're being sneaky, or like, you know, like how can I get something out of this also, is the way that this person looks at a lot of the people around them. Yeah, and I do get a sense of like they might copy ideas a lot. So yeah, you just really make this person upset because they can't come up with the same things that you do. They don't understand, where do you get these things from? How do you come up with this, is really what I'm hearing over and over. Like, how do you come up with this? How do you say, like, where does it come from? Because they're just so focused, I think, once again, like they're not rested. There's this deceptive behavior. It's like they're so focused on the wrong things. They're not willing to kindle the fire within, like whatever they're passionate about. They're not willing to like keep kindling the fire. So it's just like keeps going out. It's just like a spark. And just like, it's like sparking a match, and it's like the match doesn't even stay lit. That's what I just saw, is like somebody trying to spark a matchstick, and it lights up and then it just goes out, kind of thing. Like it lights up briefly and then it just goes out. And with this King of Cups here too, yeah, once again, like they're not focused on creating loving connections based on like empathy, compassion, kindness. They're more focused on how can I use people around me to get what I want. And I think that they actually saw you maybe as like a bank, or as some kind of like financial means to their lifestyle. And so they're very upset and angry that you've put up this wall, or that you have these strong boundaries, because it's like you're not willing to put up with somebody who is dedicated to being, you know, to just being like unkind and heartless and, you know, deceptive. It's really this Seven of Swords. You know, Seven of Swords with this King of Cups in reverse, not a good combo. It's like this person is not you thinking with their hearts at all. They're not, yeah. And I think that you had to put boundaries up with this person. Like you were kind of forced to put boundaries up. And I do feel forced, like you were forced into that, because the Nine of Wands represents the wounded warrior. So I do see to some degree that you could have been hurt by this person, you know, like there was a reason you put these walls up, this boundary up, because they, you know, maybe you just saw their patterning, maybe you just saw the way that they were, but either way, it's like you do not feel comfortable or safe around this person. So, you know, that's another reason why you're making this person mad. Why you're making your hater mad is because they don't have you don't have trust in them, and other people don't have trust in them either. I feel like not a lot of people trust them. Like, not a lot of people look at them as reliable, trustworthy, dependable here. And so, you know, that really angers them. That really troubles them, because they want to be the person like that people come to. And it's so weird. It's like they want people's love, praise, approval, but they're not actually putting any effort into like building community, building like a safe space for their loved ones. They're actually building really unsafe spaces. Actually, like, they're building the opposite. Like, like, this is really tough energy. Like, and they're mad. Like, they're mad. Like, how can they be mad? So how are you making them mad? Is because, yeah, like, once again, people trust you. Innocence. People know that you have pure intentions. People know that you wouldn't like intentionally be cruel to them. Like, you have some level of innocence that this person really hates. This person really hates when, you know, because they have this deceptive heart. Okay, like, they're in this heartless, deceptive energy, and so they can't fathom like someone who's actually like trustworthy and like pure-hearted. Like, to them, they don't believe it. So that's why you're making them so angry, is because they think that you're fake. They think that they think that you're faking it. They think that you're faking your compassion, that you're faking your empathy, that you're faking your kindness, because that's what they do. This is classic projection, okay? This is classic projection. Like, they're totally just projecting their own deceptive behavior onto you. Like, they're like, oh, they can't be that trustworthy, or they can't be that innocent. Maybe they can. Maybe you are, pile 2. Maybe you are incredibly trustworthy. Maybe you are coming from this pure-hearted, innocent place that they could never understand, because they always have an angle. So Two of Wands. So we have this Two of Wands over here in reverse. So, you know, another reason you're making them angry is because they feel like you made a decision. Yeah, like, they feel like you had two paths and you chose, I feel like, the path without them. I feel like they're really kind of bitter about that. Yeah. They're really bitter about that. Shedding the old, exactly. Yeah, you're not afraid to walk away from things that, you know, like, you're not afraid to choose the path that is obviously better for you. Shedding the old. There is change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure, so you will be able to see these new prospects. So what's making your hater so mad is that you're able to make space. You're able to release the old, shed the old, clear out the things that are creating a lot of stagnancy, that are creating a lot of, you know, maybe negative energy or impacting you negatively, your thoughts, feelings negatively. How are things around you making you feel? It's like you really are willing to allow your settings, the people around you to change. And it's because you're in this energy of, I want to say flow, pile number 1, 2. You're in this energy of flow here, that because you're in this energy of flow, you're able to have fun. You're able to have some adventure. You're able to kind of see like a new path, you know? So they're angry about this new path. You've taken a new path, you've let go of them, you've shed the old here, and now they're just kind of seeing you in this adventurous, energy, this, you know, like, you're coming into new prospects kind of thing, like new beginnings, new prospects. It's just like exciting things are happening for you, and they can't help but feel like all these things started to happen once you shed the old, once you like let them go. So that's also what's making them angry. And so yeah, it is coming from a place of hurt, memories. This person is definitely hurt that you have set boundaries, shed the old. With the mermaid with butterflies, you know, this represents transformation. Butterflies, you know, they go from the caterpillar to the butterfly and they completely change. Like, they go into mush. They literally turn to mush and change. So I just think that this person feels like you're unrecognizable to them in some ways. Like it's like they used to know maybe an older version of you, you know, but you shed that skin. And they're very angry that you've shed that skin, because I feel like some of these people have a lot of memories with you. They have, you know, they have a lot of moments with you, with this old version of you that they used to resonate with. Maybe it was a version of them that they could be deceptive, or they could be this, you know, lower vibrational version of themselves around, and you know, you didn't have any problems with it maybe at a certain point, you know, this old version of you kind of thing. I'm gonna pull some more here. Let's see. So what am I missing? What am I missing? Last messages here. Why are these haters mad at my pile twos? What's making them so mad? How are they making them mad? The Hanged Man. Okay. I think that you were able to, like, you're able to see. Yeah, you were able to switch your perspective. Like, change your perspective. And it's brought you a lot of blessings that you have been able to kind of let go of maybe like a stagnant, stuck version of yourself. Like, I feel like you were in this Hanged Man energy at some point, and you know, you were forced in this position to see life kind of upside down in a new way, in a new perspective. And it's like they just don't like this new perspective. It makes them angry. They don't understand it. Also, you know, is it squid or octopus? Octopi? I feel like it might be both of them. They're just incredibly intelligent. So that's another thing, is like they're very angry that you became, I feel like, incredibly intelligent as well. Like, or like you became smarter. Like you definitely change your perspective, change the way you were looking at things, maybe to a smarter lens, you know, a healthier lens, a more protected lens, definitely, since we've been talking so much about boundaries. It's like maybe you were very exposed. Knight of Cups over here. So how are you making your haters angry? And once again, it's your heart. Is that you are very focused on spreading compassion and love, kindness, bringing people together, connection. Like, you're very focused here on love. And it's like this person just, I don't know if it's, you know, what it is. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm trying to, you know, they don't know how to work with others. This person does not know how to work with others. And they really hate the fact that you know how to work with others, that you know how to have healthy dynamics with other people, healthy relationships, connection, loving, compassionate connections with others. Split the deck here. Positivity, yes, yeah. They don't understand how you can be so positive, and it makes them angry. Your positivity makes your haters really angry. Just the fact that they can see you with a big old smile on your face Because I do feel like I said, like with this memories energy, like I am kind of getting this energy like this person could have known you for a long time. And maybe they feel like you have reasons to be maybe pessimistic. So it's like they just can't understand your perspective. How are you so loving? How are you so positive? Where does it come from? You know? But once again, like I was saying, is like they're not really, they're too unrested. They're too focused on getting one over on people. You know, so it's just like they can never understand your perspective because they're not coming from the same place. They're just not. Look, oh my gosh, life is better together. Bottom of the deck over here, life is better together. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. Yep. So this person really, you know, is angry, resentful at the fact that you can bring people together. And I feel like they kind of, you know, tear people apart in some way. Like they're not in the mindset or the space to kind of connect. Honestly, I feel like it could be useful for this person to reach out, you know, to lean on their family, to get some support at this time. But I'm not sure if they will, because I feel like they'll just kind of be thinking in the back of their head, what can they get out of it? So I'm going to leave it at that, pile 2. I really hope these messages resonate with you. If they did, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, guys. I would love to hear from you guys. Till next time, sending you love, light, protection, blessings. Bye, y'all. Hi there, pile number 3. You guys chose 21, Triumph of Galatea. So this is a really interesting energy. I actually had to look it up. So this is based off of a painting in the Renaissance about a sea nymph who fell in love with a mortal. And I believe the Cyclops, like, I don't know, was trying to come after them. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, guys. I just looked it up like an hour or 2 ago, so I should have refreshed myself before I started the reading. But go look it up if you feel drawn, because it does kind of feel like this person could definitely be angry about a connection. Maybe it's like this person thinks that you and another person are like too different or something to be together, and they are angry because you might be fighting to be in a connection. and you're having triumph. You are having some level of success. So when it comes to the connection, so, you know, I feel like there is some bitterness here that this person's feeling. Also, with this being such an old painting, I don't know why I'm kind of getting like this rigid energy where this person feels very traditional. This person could have an old way of looking at things, like you need to do things by the book, traditionally. There's a very rigid energy that I'm getting. So how are you making your haters mad? How are you making your haters mad? So we have the World here. It is showing in reverse. So to me, this person doesn't know how to end cycles. So I feel like they have definitely run into relationships, situations, jobs where they needed to close out a cycle much earlier than they actually did. So, or they don't do it at all. Like they don't close out cycles when they need to, when they're overdue, when they're dead, when it's gone, when they've learned all the lessons that they've learned, that they can learn out of a situation. It's like they still kind of stay there. And I think that you are this spontaneous energy. Be spontaneous. So I think one way you're making your haters upset is your spontaneity. Your ability, spontaneity, your ability to just, you know, kind of be out there. Like you guys kind of surprise people sometimes, unexpected. What's the word? It's not unexpected. Unpredictable. There we go. You guys are very unpredictable. And so this person just, I think that they see that life has a certain like order or tradition, or like they just believe in like a certain like step by step, and they just feel like you're not living in that tradition, or you know, they could definitely be judging you or looking down on you as if like you just don't know any better or something. Like they just like, or maybe they think you scoff at tradition kind of thing. But I don't know, I'm kind of getting like this insult, like they feel insulted by your way of doing things, and it's just really, I don't want to say stupid, but it feels just stiff. It feels like really rigid. It feels like, you know, like this person needs to get the stick out of there, you know? So with the Ace of Pentacles as well, I do get a sense you could have stopped giving to this person. So I don't know if you maybe gave them financial support or gifts, or, you know, like you gave them maybe tokens of appreciation here, but I do get a sense of like this person is upset that you have stopped giving to them in some way. And I do see with this King of Pentacles, it's like you are a very generous person. You are a very giving, generous person who's very abundant. And they feel like you're not giving to them. Maybe you're not giving them time, energy, like I said, small tokens of appreciation, physical items, but they just feel like you have, pardon me, you've pulled back. You've definitely pulled back here. And so with this Two of Pentacles here, they are feeling pretty overwhelmed right now. So another way that you're making your haters mad is because they feel like you just make things look easy. You kind of make things look like the responsibilities that you have, you're able to handle with ease. You're able to juggle your lifestyle very easily. And I just feel like they don't have that same ease or comfort. They feel very overworked. They feel like they're juggling way too much. Like they have so much on their plate and they don't know how to put things down. They don't know how to ask for help here. I'm not seeing, they don't know how to delegate. But it's weird. It's like with this 9 of Pentacles here, I'm getting codependency. So it's almost like, I think this comes in a form of people pleasing, of like they're codependent to the way others see them, I think. Like I said, very traditional. Look at it, the wig, you know, like they have to have the wig perfect. Like, like I just heard every hair in place. So this person is just very rigid. I don't know how else to say it. They're very rigid, but there's also, like I said, this codependency here, to where it's like they really desperately need validation from the people around them. Yeah, like they need to feel like people value them. And I feel like they don't know how to say no. They don't know how to end cycles. With this 2 of Pentacles, I feel like they have so much on their plate right now, and they just, like, if somebody else asks them to do something, they're just gonna say yes. They're not gonna say no. Like, they don't know how to say no and set boundaries. So I am getting with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles knows how to set boundaries. They know how to do that. So they could also be very upset at the fact that you know how to, like, you know how to juggle your lifestyle. You know how to set boundaries, say no to people. With this 9 of Pentacles, like, you know how to be independent. You know how to do things on your own. And this person, I feel like, looks to everybody else for guidance. But it's like at the same time, they don't ask for help. It's so weird. Like, this person's so complicated. They crave this validation, but they don't ask for help. Like, I'm just not understanding. Sorry. Like, they expect people to give to them, but it's almost like to a codependent status, like to a point of like, oh, I'm so overworked, I'm so overburdened, can you please help me? Like, I don't know, it's like they do it to themselves. Like, they self-sabotage. It's almost like they take on so much so that they can, blame it on, I needed support from people, or like they can get support from people last minute who feel really bad for them because they have so much going on, But yeah, I just feel like this person doesn't really know how to stand on their own 2 feet. They don't really know how to, like, build their own garden. You know what I mean? Like, this 9 of Pentacles, I just always come back to, someone who just built their own garden from start to finish. And the only person who can take credit for that is that person. I'm hearing too many hands in the honey pot. So it's like this person will bite off more than they can chew, and then like expect people to rescue them last minute, like very codependently. Like, I need you. Because like they should be able to do it themselves. If they said that they could do it, they should, like, why, like, they should know their own limits. But it's like they see community, I don't know, in this codependent way that they can just, almost put their responsibilities on other people. And that's why I feel like that you also make them mad, is because it's like they feel like they can't even take credit for the work that they've done because they didn't do it on their own. Maybe they see you as somebody just who's done it on their own. Very independent. Like I said, you stop giving to this person. You know how to set boundaries. And this person is drowning. This person is drowning. Like, they do not know how to say no. I feel like with this Two of Wands, it's like they have a choice. They have a path. They have two paths. And it's like all they have to do is pick the path that will make them happier here. And I feel like they're actually probably going to choose the other path just so that they can stay in this like needy, codependent energy where people will rescue them. I'm hearing Stupid Girls by Pink. Or Stupid Girl. I don't wanna be stupid girl. Baby, if I act like that, pushing my I don't wanna be a stupid girl. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, so look it up. Stupid Girl by Pink. So like this person could play dumb a lot. Like this person plays dumb. Maybe what I'm kind of getting is a laziness. Like they don't have the same work ethic actually. So much pentacles in reverse, you know, it's like they don't have that work ethic. They don't have that independence to like do it on their own. Like they're always gonna need all these hands in the honeypot kind of thing. What is this? Connect to source. So go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Exactly what I was just saying with this Two of Wands here is like they could create the shift. If they connected with source, if they connected with their inner wants, desires, heart's true desires type of shit, like if they went within and listened to themselves, their inner self of what they wanted, they would be able to like recognize what it is they need, what they need to shift, what they need to change. You know, you need the vision first. You can't just manifest, you know, without knowing what needs to be done. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Like this person tries to kind of stay in this confused, stupid girl energy, you know, like I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. And I don't know if it's to avoid doing the work, to avoid breaking out of this codependency. Like, why are you avoiding this shift that's required to get you exactly what you want? And see how this is kind of shifted into like more towards this person. Like it doesn't even have anything to do with you, pile 3. I really kind of get a sense of like they just are almost inspired by your independence, your boundaries, your ability to say no. It's like like in the beginning I was kind of getting a judgmental energy, but it's actually more of like a damn, like I wish I could embody that. Like I don't think I will ever embody that energy. Like they're definitely seeing it as a triumph for you. So how are you making them mad is, you know, I also get a sense of, yeah, you know, everything that you know, you are the inverse. Like everything that they're doing wrong right now, you're doing right. So it's like you're connecting with source. You're going within. You know, you're attracting what you want because, you know, you're changing. You're shifting. 3 of Wands in reverse. Once again, this is about having the ability to look at the bigger picture, to expand. This person doesn't want to expand. I kind of get a sense of like this person just wants to play it safe. So, you know, this person, you could be upsetting them because, you know, you're just so spontaneous, you're so fun, you're so independent. like, you know what you want and you're manifesting it. You know how to set boundaries, you know, you're seeing the bigger picture here. And this person just kind of feels like they'll always be trapped in this tradition, this image that they've cultivated of themselves. You know what it is? It's like these ego labels. They have created these labels for themselves that they now that they've put them on themselves, like there's just no escaping. Like they've told themselves they're the kind of person that like won't walk away, or like, you know, won't say no, or just like can't say no kind of thing. With friendship here, yeah. So one reason that this person could be angry with you is that you're developing some really healthy friendships at this time. So I think that that's really upsetting them. Because I do kind of get a sense of like there's just a lot of codependency in their friendships. Like their friendships are not serving them. Like I said, like these are like the cycles that they've outgrown, that they refuse to release here. So it could definitely be like friendships that they refuse to let go of, just for the sake of like, this is who I've always been and this is who I always will be, and like, you know, this ego telling them this story of like, you know, like I have to like I can't rock the boat, I can't be spontaneous, I can't put, you know, I can't put myself out there. Like, I don't know, like they really have such low self-esteem that they can't make decisions by themselves. They have to kind of check in with other people around them constantly and be like, is this okay? Is this okay? Should I do this? Should I do that? You know? What do you think? What do you think? Like they just need a lot of external validation, whereas I think you don't need any. Maybe some of you guys might need some, you know, here and there, but like I just really feel like you're not dependent off of external validation. And that really angers this person because they crave it. They live off of it. And they're willing to sacrifice, you know, like their own independence, their own, I feel like their own happiness, honestly. Because like I said, this Two of Pentacles, they just like are taking on burdens, responsibilities, and like trying to juggle them and failing, you know? We also had shedding the old over here, so I will say there's change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you'll be able to see these new prospects. See, that's what's making them mad, is like you have been able to create a sense of adventure. You've been able to come into new prospects because of your spontaneity, because of your adventurous soul. Like it's rewarding you, and they're just like, I thought you have to do it this way, you know, like, and it's upsetting, it's angering them because it's just they tell themselves this narrative of like, I could never do that, when they absolutely 100% could. So what am I missing? Anything? Any last message, Spirit? Six of Cups. And Judgment in reverse. Okay, so that is what I'm getting, is like, this person's already pretty harsh on themselves. I don't know why. Like, this could be a parent, this could be a childhood sweetheart, a childhood friend here with the Six of Cups. So I do kind of get a sense of like, and with friendship over here, like I do kind of get a sense of like, you know, this person is somebody that even though they might hate on you and you know, be angry at you at times, it's like you guys might have been really close at a certain time. Like there was a lot of love between you at a certain time. Judgment in reverse, but this person might be upset, feeling like they might have misjudged you.
You know, like I was saying, like I was getting a really judgy vibe, you know, like a really rigid, judgy energy in the beginning. So maybe they're kind of feeling that now. Like maybe I judged them too harshly. Like maybe they're kind of feeling this nostalgia and you know, reminiscing on these good moments that they had with you, these loving moments that they had with you. And, you know, I do kind of get a sense, you know, there's that codependency, you know, kind of bordering the line of codependency of like, they, you know, I don't think, like I feel like they kind of border on the line of I need you when you border on the line of like, I don't need you. And it hurts them. I just don't think that there's like a lack of love here. I think like there is actually some love between you two. It's just because of the stark difference in your path right now. Like, you know, you guys are just on very different paths, or like you just express yourself very differently. And, you know, it's very easy to grass is greener and just compare yourself. And this person, I think, has gotten really trapped in comparing themselves to you. Judgment in reverse. I feel like, yeah, like they worry that they might have judged you too harshly. Hanged Man. I feel like they're understanding that they're stuck, and I think that they really are they're wanting to figure out a way to see this from a new perspective. Like I feel like they're kind of trying to figure out, like they're starting to figure out the bigger picture, like how long can I ignore this bigger picture, and so it's just like kind of putting them in a timeout. Like the universe might be putting them in a timeout right now. Maybe you've put them in a timeout, you know, kind of energy. Because like with this Ace of Pentacles, like I feel like you're not giving to them. So it's like maybe they're angry because you've put them in timeout here. And so it's also making them question, like, did I judge them too hard? Did I, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna leave it at that, pile 3. I hope that these messages resonated with you. If they did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, guys. I want to hear from you. Did you resonate with this? If you did, please give me a like, subscribe, you know, I'm not gonna say it again. But until next time, thank you so much for being here. Love, light, protection, blessings, sending you all the good stuff. See y'all later. Bye.